Let's go.
Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, Tiger?
Going on, man.
Hey, man. Another day in the books. Another day
Mm-hmm.
in the market. We love it.
It's
What else? What we 30,
38.
37, 8?
I think it's 38. I mean,
Man, train day ocho.
yeah,
That's what I'm talking about, man.
I think we 38, man.
Yeah. Doggone Sat Boys. We here 38 in.
38 special.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Hey,
Yes,
shout out
sir.
to the Second Amendment.
Yeah, you doggone right.
We're from
Yes,
the
sir.
country, man. We believe.
Yeah, but everybody happy, happy hump day, happy Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
We back again. Uh Yeah, ain't really much to say about the market other than I think today was a little pullback, but all in all, we still running pretty good. We still running pretty good.
Hey,
What speaking of the market,
it's usually
market
sell in
doing
May,
good.
but hey, I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen,
Look at here.
but yeah, hey. And look, this may not, it may not play out exactly like this, but in the past, this has been kind of the play.
Mm-hmm.
Bitcoin first, then ETH, then the large caps, which would be your Solanas and your Sui's, your
Mm-hmm.
XRPs, all that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then your alt season, that's when it's like, hey, it's when your memes and everything gonna just go
Mm-hmm.
ballistic, you know. And with Ethereum going up, shoot, I think Ethereum been up like 50% in the last week.
Yep, 100, yep,
Yeah,
50%
it makes
last
you
week. That's
wonder.
exactly right.
Yeah, could we potentially be in phase two right now?
Whew.
Don't know. This could be phase two right now. It was looking like ETH was dead, but if it plays out to the T, this ain't financial advice, of course, but if it plays out to the T, if we about to enter, that, then of course now, this is just for traders now. This ain't for DCAers, but just for traders. If we potentially enter in phase two or about to enter phase two, then you can just look at the chart and just know you need to be buying ETH and large caps.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they run up, you sell them, and then trickle the money down in the little small
Mm-hmm.
little ish coins as they call them. But yeah,
Like,
what you think?
hey, like you say, it ain't financial advice, but hey, you get you a method on swinging, you can make you a nice pretty penny for sure. You know,
Oh,
we didn't experience it in markets in the past, cycles in the past rather. Hey, like you said, it may not play like this, but in past cycles, it has, and like you just mentioned, over the last 7 days, Ethereum has been up 50% roughly, and is actually outperforming Bitcoin. Bitcoin not up 50% in the last week. You know what I'm saying? So that is almost hinting that this is phase two. Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin. So of course this ain't financial advice, but if you watching, hey, do your own research and really tap in, because
man.
it triggered the large caps and then go to the off season. Hey, boy,
Yes.
boy, boy.
Yeah. Well, you sound real bullish on Ethereum right now, man.
Yeah.
You jumping ship. You got ETH over Bitcoin? Oh, okay. Well, just checking. I was like, man, he sure riding Ethereum. I was making sure. Yeah. With the young boys, what they say, glazing.
Oh yeah,
Glazing.
yeah. I'm just speaking on what I see at the market, man. That's it. Look at there. Mayor Eric Adams holds press briefing ahead of New York City. They want to make New York City the doggone crypto capital of the
Yeah.
world, is what he said in the interview.
Yeah.
He said he wanted daggone, and this was, he's mentioned it before, but if you look at the timestamp, that's say May 12th. That was just 2 days ago. You
Hmm.
know, he want to make it like the capital, like, and this New York, where a lot of stuff is usually last to be regulated because they so finicky. It's so many different laws with New York. Shout out to the New York folks. But that's huge. That's where Wall Street at. You
Yeah.
know,
Shout out to New York. I'm a Southern boy, but yeah,
no,
shout
that's
out to
right.
New York. Man.
Speaking of Wall
Oh,
Street.
Woo! What do you think about this? Good God.
It's bullish. That's crazy. Crazy. Coinbase gonna be on the S&P 500. That's crazy.
Man, this is so like just a quick story. I remember Coinbase went public. This was during the pandemic time, so it would have had to been maybe 21, somewhere in there, 2021, somewhere in there. And I
Mm-hmm.
remember it went public. If I'm not mistaken, I think it IPO'd at like, I think
400 song.
50. Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah, like four something. And I think it may have ran up. Now I'm just saying this off the top of my head from what I remember. I think it may have ran up to. I can't remember what it ran up to. But anyway, it's 200 and something now, if I'm not mistaken. So it's gonna be interesting to see if it gets back. I mean, you can only assume it will get back to the all-time high. Of course, we more so covering the crypto market, but Coinbase, this is a stock we talking about, but that could be a nice little return you could get on that if it get back to the all-time high.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Man,
crazy.
just what it say right there in quotes, it say it now means that crypto is here to stay. For people who, skeptical about, I wonder is crypto a fad and XYZ, even though it's been here, Bitcoin was white papers came out like '09, '08, '09, so it's approaching 20 years, and then the remaining, the market, Bitcoin and then crypto, with Ethereum, et cetera, et cetera. Hey, it's going to be a part of everybody's 401ks because the 401ks usually are invested in the S&P 500. So if Coinbase is one of those companies, essentially, even if you're not personally taking your money and buying crypto, if you have a 401k, you invested in crypto. You know what I'm saying? More than likely. That is insane.
Super insane. And hey, I'm gonna say this. It's just my prediction. You can clip it for everybody that's watching. It's in the stock market. This is a potential play. This ain't financial advice, but it could potentially happen. MicroStrategy may get listed next.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
potentially this could be a you might want to play some get some MicroStrategy because of course because I think when Coinbase when it got announced, I want to say it was announced yesterday, I think, or day before yesterday, whichever. But anyway, Coinbase went up 20 some percent in
Yep.
one day. So you talk about MicroStrategy, if the same thing happened, it means the same thing gonna happen when it's gonna run up the same way.
Hmm.
So just to kind of be forward thinking, you know, may want to get a little micro strategy or do some leaps on it one.
Hmm.
But yeah, like you said, this is major. And they coming to Charlotte. Shout out to North Carolina. Yes,
It's
sir.
it's it's wicked to see this in real time, man. Like
Mm-hmm.
even something like this, we invest in Ondo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. JP Morgan. Man, that's big. Chain Link, that's the biggest Oracle play, but we're not DCAing in Chainlink in the portfolio, but that's definitely a big dog. That's one of the when you're looking at the flow chart that we showed earlier, that's definitely one of the large caps for sure.
Hmm.
Like Chainlink been around for a minute, you know.
I'm not sure if it's top 10, but I know it's top 20.
Yeah, I would definitely say it is too. Yeah, that is major,
For
man.
the first time, JP Morgan has settled a transaction on the public ledger, man. That's crazy.
Oh,
No, you good.
I'm fine.
No, you good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And this right here, crazy. Look at that.
This.
Hey, I don't know if you heard the news. Steak and Shake getting ready to celebrate Bitcoin launch on Friday at all locations. Steak and
You mean
Shake,
Bitcoin launch? Well, you gonna be able to pay with SAT? Be able to pay with Bitcoin?
and as well as they finna start selling Bitcoin burgers
Oh wow.
at all locations. Steak and Shake, no?
Okay. Yeah, I'm a yeah.
A
One of these
content
one
purpose,
out
ain't it?
lot. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely go get one for sure to have it. Yeah, 'cause we got plenty of them up here. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely.
Say it's gonna be on the, you're gonna be able to see it on the patty.
Yeah, that's dope right there. Yeah, G3, yeah, I might be on here eating a, well, ain't no might be on here eating a darn Bitcoin burger.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy right there. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. And I sit up there and,
Every day, the Fed prints an average of $465 million. That's 26,000 shipping containers a year, created out of thin air. Maybe that's why the dollar loses value over time. But there's one thing they can never print more of: Bitcoin. At the size of a quarter, this is all there will ever be. Shouldn't a store of value hold its value?
shout out to Coinbase.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Coinbase. And they dropped another one too, didn't they?
Yep.
Yeah, I think,
They
yeah.
dropped two commercials in the last
If a
week.
Bitcoin was the size of a quarter, all 21 million of them would fit inside a single shipping container. But to fit the dollars the Fed prints on average every day, you'd need 72 shipping containers. Each year, you'd need 26,280 containers. And to fit what they printed in the last decade, well, you'd need a lot more than that.
Man, that junk get me so hyped, man.
Yo,
Yeah, boy. I remember, we remember where this stuff was last cycle, man. There's so much penetration, man. Man, this is crazy.
this joint is
Yeah, seriously.
mind-boggling, yo. It's surreal. It
Yeah,
really is.
seriously.
Especially to like really have like confidence in something, like, hey, this joint, it's the future.
Yeah, this is,
Like,
man, this is
the
crazy.
future is here, as they say.
Yeah, that's a fact. And good old coin market cap,
Good
free and
Lord's
free,
greed.
still in the green. Still in the green.
74, man.
Yeah. And the thing is, once alt season, really happened, like this thing, this thing gonna be in the green for a minute. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. Yeah, this is major. Look at that. Eve said he said she got something to say, man.
Hey, look at it and climb back up almost at 10% of the dominance.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Eve.
Sound like you bullish on ETH. Talking
No,
about me?
no, I'm Solana Sui. No, as far as the protocols,
Come
no.
on now.
Nah,
Don't get you a big bag of ETH.
no, I'm good on that. It's definitely gonna go though, especially you consider the president and all his people. That's all they've been buying, so
Mhm.
they're gonna make sure it run.
Mhm.
These old bubbles. Man, a lot of red today.
Hey, hey,
Jeez.
all this bullish news.
Man, look.
Hey, you know what this tell me? It's been running so heavy to where it just had a slight pullback.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And I know a lot of y'all got hit with the okie doke. Told you in
Oh,
the last
hey,
couple of
I was about to
videos.
say you called it.
Yeah, like that, man, when that fear and greed this high like this, man, you can't, man, you jump in if you want. Like I said, man, you need to be buying when that thing in the red. But this it's an ugly day. I
Yeah,
mean, of course, it's ran a lot, but I'm just saying, like, if you, tried to chase it and bought, yesterday or today, it's ugly.
you daggone. Hey,
Look, 25% in
what they
one day.
call it? What they go exit liquidity, man.
Yeah, no, seriously. It was definitely extra liquidity. 25% in a day? That's crazy. You put a rack in, you down 250.
Oh gosh.
That's nasty. That is nasty.
What the week
Speaking
look like though?
Yeah, yeah, green for
See,
the week. Look at
see?
dog with hat. Look at dog with hat. 100%. Like, hey, people that's holding memes, I know you feeling good this week. Hey, you been bleeding like a fool the last. Hey, you been bleeding like a fool.
The only thing I say with that is the chart that we brought up several, episodes ago. If you doggone lose 50%, it's gonna take more than 50% to get back. So it's good to see that it's green,
Yeah, they
but I
still
hope
ain't broke.
y'all was doggone buying while I was down too to kind of average out.
Yeah, yeah, cause man, yeah, it's ugly. It's green, but like I said, overall, it's still down bad.
Yeah, dog hat ain't where it was. You know,
Mm-mm.
it's
I
just
ain't
at
close.
100% because it was so low.
Yeah, not even close. Like,
Still down 60% on the year,
yeah, see.
but up 163% on the month. So, hey, if
Hell,
you
yeah.
bought when the fear greed was red just roughly a month ago, hey, you grinning.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I don't dance no more. Yeah,
You
man.
doggone right.
Man. And today, Wednesday, we always do the portfolio update.
Mm-hmm.
Where we at? Do do doom 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 doom. Drum roll. Boom. Where we at? Man, that's
Slight pullback.
exactly where we was at because I think we was at 1200
Yeah,
last time. Yeah. Man.
pullback.
Yeah. You
Still
right. Yeah.
look good to see them fold though. Still look good
Good.
to see that karma.
Yeah, for sure. Shooty. Yeah, if you just look real quick, the stuff we hold, all of it red.
Mm-hmm.
Bitcoin basically break even, but red, 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 everything red. Well, XRP basically break even,
Mm-hmm.
but the other one's red for the day. But hey, so we'll be DCAing again. What Sunday? Yeah,
Yeah,
Sunday. So
episode 40.
hopefully it'll be red. Yeah, hopefully it'll be red then.
Yeah, you doggone right. You don't want to buy when it's green. Need it on sale.
Yeah, you doggone right.
That'd be crazy though. Sunday will be episode 40, man.
Sean Kemp, baby. Rain Man. The young boys don't know nothing about Sean Kemp.
Mm-mm. Hey, I don't know who 39, but that's the next episode.
Yeah, I don't know either. I'm about to say 39.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Any last thoughts about the market?
No, no, not nothing in particular. Just I'm just ready to see what like they keep saying that selling man go away. It's gonna be interesting to see if we really do get a pullback this month. Like, of course,
Mm-hmm.
this ain't nothing. Like Bitcoin's still at 104. Like this, I'm talking about like is Bitcoin gonna get back in the say 80s?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be interesting to see if that happened this month. But yeah, we just DCAing and watching it.
Oh, look, I do got one more thing I just thought about. I saw where Dave Ramsey and show they've been, bashing Bitcoin since Bitcoin was like under $600. I want to say like
Yeah,
500 some dollars.
yeah, since the beginning.
Some came out, it wasn't Dave Ramsey
Yeah, I know
himself,
you said.
but it was on his show. Two members, a part of his team, was basically saying, you know, well, Bitcoin might be, you know, a good play. Let me see if I can find it.
Oh man. Hey,
Yeah,
hey, see if they still got that job today.
I was just gonna say I can't believe that he allowed them to say that.
Yeah, he definitely ain't know they was gonna say that because
Come
I saw
on,
somebody asked him about it. I mean, it hadn't even been 3 months ago. I saw somebody called into the show and asked him about it. He still got the same stance. Like,
really?
yeah, he ain't rocking with Bitcoin.
That Joker said Bitcoin has arrived, not Ramsey, but whomever, somebody that on his show. I don't know the guy's name. I only know Ramsey's name.
You got
Bitcoin
that
has
dude George.
arrived. We say
I said might be that dude George. He like
I
a
ain't sure.
younger, more, he ain't really like a dinosaur boomer. So it might have been
Mhm.
that dude George.
Jokers is like it has arrived and it's here to stay. It should be a part of a diversified strategy with the Ramsey background on his
Oh,
show.
oh, wow. Yeah, Ramsey been, yeah, but yeah. But when you got the current administration backing it though, I mean, I don't even know how Ramsey gonna hold his stance on it. I guess at this point he just gonna ride it to the ship sink. But when you got the president and everybody else pushing forward, you got the freaking mayor of New York, like everybody. I mean, how can you? But then that's
Coinbase
crazy.
is literally a crypto platform
Yeah,
and it's on the S&P 500.
yeah, Ramsey a dinosaur. That joke up 9 figures. Like you can't really take his. He can park his money in bonds or a savings account. How your savings account be good for the rest of his life? We trying to get there. We can't go off his advice.
Right. Now, his get out of debt.
Oh yeah, now that's clutch.
Hey, baby steps. Shout out to Ramsey.
Yeah, with you, yes sir.
Hey, but look, what you always say, if y'all made it this far, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe,
Just subscribe.
comment.
We the Sat Boys, man.
Yes, sir. Uh-oh, he threw an ace down. He ready to go back.
Back, man. No
I
stay
sat this
back.
out, man.
Get out of here, man.